Hello, how's it going? I hope everybody is doing well. I jumped on and I don't even have my opening ready. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the House of Sewing. I am clicking buttons. Yay, great to see everybody. Great to see you. So blessed by Jess. Candace, great to see you. Do you know what it was? Is I didn't know what the cow meant. Yay.
It is great to
Whoa.
see you.
Echo,
You know what it was is I.
One day I will remember that Bluetooth is on. How's it going, Butterfly? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yay. Hello. Today was actually extremely productive. I was really surprised by how many people watched my short, and I want to say thank you to everybody. 1,000 people watched it within like the first half an hour. Thank you very much. Yay. Give me a quick second. There we go. Great to see everybody. Yay. Hello. A New York beauty, Mike. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna find my opening because I still do have to run around. There we go. How's it going? My name is William, and this is my so-called life.
Get the most fun out of life, out of being a mother and wife, with new fashion excitement that's all created by you. On your new Touch and Sew
Sewing machine by Singer.
Touch and Sew.
Another first from Singer.
Be the girl with the golden touch on your new Singer Golden Touch and Sew machine. Dozens of exclusive features, like this new built-in needle threader for the golden slant needle and the push-button bobbin that winds right in the machine. What a wonderful new feeling. You can do all three kinds of sewing: straight, zigzag, and chain stitch.
Touch and Sew, the push-button bobbin way.
Come sew on one at your Singer Center. Choose from 5 Touch and Sew models from $149.95.
What's new for tomorrow? Here's that Singer today. Hello. Welcome to the House of Sewing. My name is William. I hope everybody is having a beautiful evening. It's Monday. I hope. No, I'm kidding. It feels like Monday, but I've had a crazy, spectacular day. I hope everyone is doing well. Great to see everybody. If I missed you, guess who, Nancy? Great to see you. Great to see you. So, Terry, welcome. Yay. I am up and coming. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I've been waiting years to say that line. Yay! Hello, hello. Awesome. It is Monday. So today I was minding my own business. Hold on. Let's see if StreamYard's fixed itself and I can switch my cameras. I still cannot switch my cameras, but that's okay. Because we're not going to let that stop the show here at the House of Sewing. Great to see everybody. Hello, hello. So Terry, guess who? Nancy. Yay. Hell, I should get a singer, but it's gonna make my life look. Do you know what's funny, Candace? I have this really weird vision of living on the beach, and a lot of it is because of that Touch It Sew commercial. Let me tell you, living on the beach isn't like Saved by the Bell summer special. It's just not like that. I wish it was. Yay, hello, hello. Great to see everybody. So let me move a lot of this junk so I can show you the sewing machine I purchased. But I'm kind of excited because I purchased a table as well, and I have this crazy plan. I'm going to completely surround myself with sewing machines. I purchased this table to put here so that I could use this sewing machine. Right here. We'll see how long that sewing machine lasts right there, but I need something extremely solid to work with. And this old school Bel Air is built like a tank. So there's a method to my madness, but I've been looking for a table this height. I've been walking around every thrift store from west of the Pecos, walking around with a measuring tape. And you know, it's funny. You never find what you're looking for when you're actually looking for it. I'm telling you, I've been on like a 2-week quest to find something this height, this exact height. Yay, hello, hello. Yay. I love it. Is that a 1591? This is a Bel Air. Oh. You know what? I have to look, but it says it's made in occupied Japan. So it's made between 1946 and 1949 or something like that. But I've really been looking. Yay! Hello, Donnell. Hello, hello. I've really been looking for a table. And you know what the funny thing is? You know how I know this table is solid? In the store, there was I don't even know how to say this nicely. There was someone taking a really long time in front of me at the Goodwill. That's about as nice as I'm gonna get. So I took the table and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna test this table out. And I sat on it. And so I know if that table can take me sitting on it, it can take the abuse of being sewn on. Yeah, hello, hello, Donnell. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, it's a clone. To me, Japanese clone sewing machines are better than their competitors. I'm biased, though, because I'm sitting in a room of either Singer sewing machines or their exact clones. Yay. Hello, hello. Great to see you, Donnell. Yay. Absolutely. And for as much as I love using I use my Bernina, I destroy sewing machines. So I'm trying to preserve my Bernina, and I'm going to do more hardcore work on the Bel Air. And you know what? It may graduate to another machine, but I just use this as the template to know what height I needed. So I'm excited. Welcome to the House of Sewing. And I also, on your new Touch and Sew, maybe one day I'll be able to walk past one on your new Touch and Sew. It came. Do you know what's funny? I'm not quite Fred Sanford yet, but I have hundreds of Touch and Sew cams. But the box came with all the goodies. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I actually fell asleep on the couch. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could take a nap. I didn't have to rely on coffee. I'm actually really excited because I was about to say, oh, I have the complete set. Drop it on the floor. But whoever had this before really preserved this machine. I can tell they used it. They really used this machine. Hey, Nightmare Baby. Excuse me. Excuse me. Great to see you. Great to see you, Liz. Welcome. Welcome. Yay. You have to excuse me. I just got home from running around. So I'm not quite settled yet. I'm taking my keys out of my pocket. I still have my my cell phone case. And yes, I am a grown man and I wear my cell phone because I will lose it if I do not wear my cell phone. Great times. The clothes were very well made. I have a gorgeous one, very tough. Does that, and that's one of the reasons. Does that one let you drop the feed dogs? It does, and that's where one of the reasons I had to go with my travel mug today, Jess. Hey, how's it going? Yay, yay! Hello. Greg, you know this is we're in a full pineapple zone, Greg. Get your glasses and your pineapple on. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, welcome, Greg. Welcome. Greg got a late invite to the party. Just say hello. Oh, you know, I made it a whole 12 minutes. I didn't try to go full pineapples, but it's been 12 minutes. Back to business. So I was minding my own business, and I spotted the box a mile away. There's a thrift store by my house. They rarely have sewing machines, but I'm telling you, a broken clock is right twice a day. I go in there all the time, and I think I've purchased every sewing machine that I've seen in there in the past year. They don't have that many, but yay! Hello. Pineapple implies just don't hold it. Oh, great to see everybody. Great to see everybody. We've created a pineapple monster. Oh, speaking of which, yesterday I was hanging out with some amazing people and I ordered hazelnut, what I thought was some bougie creamer online. And this box came to my house today. And I was like, that's not the same size of what I thought it was. I ordered bougie hazelnut powder for iced lattes or iced coffee. I'll make it work. I will make it work. And I'm going to save the tin forever, but I ordered the wrong thing. But I love cold coffee, so I'm here for it. I am definitely here for it. I'm late, but I got back online, so I have a good excuse. Life without Wi-Fi is humbling. Absolutely. Do you know when I go to Las Vegas, I go out of my way when I travel to not be online. I turn my phone off, and it's funny, when I travel, I checked myself 100 times, like, why are you reaching for your cell phone? Why are you reaching for your cell phone? And it's amazing how much you just want to, like, just do this randomly. So true. Yay! Bougie is heavy. It's in the mail. It's in the mail. It's really I guarantee you this is going to be really good stuff, though. And this one store has taken over, has a monopoly on on coffee shops around here. So I haven't seen a coffee bean since I lived in Hollywood 20 something years ago. Okay, so now that I have all these tables around me, I love this. I love having this sewing machine is well, I have many of these, but this is exactly what I need because I have a pile of denim that I have to sew. Pants that I'm preserving, keeping forever. Hey! So you ask yourself, William, why did you buy yourself a touch and throw without the cord? Because I just may or may not have the cord for this. Hold on, let me move the comment. I'm so mad at StreamYards. I cannot move my my camera angle. I would ask why you have a guitar, but I have. There's many things in here. I have my amp ready to go. Oh, it's so hidden. It's hidden with my quilting blocks on top of it. But this is my new to me touch and throw. I love these machines. This thing is a solid 45, 50 pounds. Oh, if not more. If not. Hey, Mona. Hello. Great to see you. Welcome. Yay. I had a great time watching your stream earlier. Yay. Hello. Yay. Hello, Mona. Great to see you. Yay. That's more like working out with one of these. Seriously, did you hear me? I'm like, I need to quit down. I need to cut down on the chili fries. Really, is what it is. Sad but true. Yay! Hello, everybody. So let's see the Tajins. I did finish my coat today. And seriously, I really want to thank all the people who watched my short. It's like 1,000 something people have watched my short. Thank you. Do you know what's funny? You always go viral when you're not trying. When I'm trying, nobody watches my short. There's been times where I've been sewing for 2 days. I'm like, oh, this coat. Everybody's going to love this coat. No one watches it. I walked outside this morning. I was like, let's do this. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you in North Carolina. I have a chili fry problem, Mona. And my son's MMA place is across the street from this Greasy Spoon that has been one of the most consistent relationships in my life because they've been there my entire life and their menu hasn't changed. It's expanded. It's grown. So technically, this place has been the most consistent relationship in my entire life. So I love chili fries. When I got your email, I died laughing when you emailed it to me. Yay! Hello. Just checked. Whoa! I'm telling you, when you don't try is when you go viral. I try on everything, FYI. It's my problem. I try too hard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Yay, hello. That is sad, Candace. It is. There's a lot of things. I'm like, I spent 4 days making this and 11 people watch it. And I know every single one of the 11 people that watched it. And I thank you. Hey! I did not read that as House of Soul. Your most consistent relationship is getting fat. Sounds right. Absolutely. How's it going, Kilroy? Great to see you. Great to see you. I watched it a few times. And I'm trying not to say it. No, I'll save that for later. I will definitely save that for later. Hold on, let me get to my notes because do you know I write my notes during the day, and I am so much more emotionally invested in certain things at 11 o'clock in the morning than I am at 8 o'clock at night. So my notes are a reminder of how amazing my day was or was not. Oh, you know, I've talked about it and I'm okay with it. I've gone up a pant size and it's fun shopping for new clothes. For as much as I buy sewing machines and I'm constantly out there being the crazy sewing guy that I am, besides buying clothes for my son, I really don't have the experience of like, oh, I'm looking for one specific thing. So I've had an experience buying new pants. And what am I going to do with all my old pants? Should I keep them? Should I add them to the parachute that I have been saying that I'm not making, but I really am? Should I make denim hammer pants? Let me know. What should I do with them? And I have this giant stack of pants that I've been working on, and I don't know what to do with them because some of them fit and some of them don't. Why are you buying new clothes? I've gone up a pant size. I have officially gone up a pant size. Great to see you, Alibaba. Absolutely great to see you. Let me grab the pants. Oh. Oh. And some of these I've been sewing on for years and years and years. Time traveling. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yay, absolutely. How are you doing, Alibaba? Okay, so far we have all the votes for keep them. And you can see where I've been working on these for years and years. And like you can tell where I've got like that fabric came from downtown LA, that came from the San Fernando Valley swap meet. Hello, great to see you. Denim isn't flexible enough for hammer pants. That is true. Do you know why? It's because I watch a lot of fashion shows and there's like this weird renaissance for shabby chic and just denim everything. So I get over ambitious. I'm watching these shows and I'm like, I can make that. I'll burn out a few sewing machines doing it, but I could make that. But I really don't know what to do with all of it. Like I keep all the arms of all the vests that I cut off. I know what I'm going to do with that. But my weight goes up and down so much. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. These are actually the size that I am right now. But I wear really heavy keys, so I destroy my work pants. And so I'm always buying new pairs of, I go to Walmart and buy the $9 pair of pants. I'm not even going to sit up here and pretend that I'm wearing $400 pairs of pants to work. I'm going to Walmart and getting the cheap ones. Yay! You could make a jean duster with your signature huge hood. I like that. I really like that suggestion, Candace. That's not a bad idea. I really like that idea. For sure, keep the old pants. More fabric is always handy. True. You know what it is? I'm just in a terrible mood because I've got up a pants. I accept it for what it is. But I have a stack of denim jeans in my closet that's it goes from the floor up to about right here. I'm not kidding you. I have a stack and now I don't fit in half of them. And it's only happened in the past like month where I officially do not fit in my jeans anymore. I'm concerned about. Do you want to know the real reason? It's because I'm slew foot and I walk funny. I am the definition of slew foot. I walk, my feet go like this, and I walk extremely strange. Ah, that's a really good question. That needs a trekking machine to fix those belt loops. Very good excuse to get a new thing. Exactly. I've busted out Alibaba. I busted out. I've been looking for a table for a while, and I finally found a table that was tall enough to just get anything in a box. Anything that I had in a box right here. I'm using my Bel Air as an example because this is probably what I'm going to use tonight to fix those jeans. But I finally have a table that's ready. Let me see where I was. Oh, I'm lost. Okay. Well, I'm way lost. Just wait until he gets the old man jeans. Do you know what's it called? Levi has been doing that for years and years and years. We're in this weird era where jeans are not necessarily the same material that they were 20, 30 years ago. It's this weird mixed poly blend. And if you look, most jeans are kind of stretchy nowadays. It's the strangest thing. That's why I constantly am looking for older denim. And you can tell just by looking at it because of the consistency. And even older denim lasts longer than the new stuff. Yay. Oh yeah, I forgot you never let never. Old man jeans and Velcro sneakers. Okay. I want to say something. I love the old man sneakers. First of all, at 5'9", they make me tall. Walmart, I'm looking at you. They do not sell them in my area anymore. As someone who has lived their entire life around senior citizens, they're not necessarily in my area. Jeans are just fashion now. It's so weird how they are, Kilroy. It's crazy. That's like when Balenciaga pays all that, like people pay all that money for Balenciaga. Hey, these are my old paint pants. And yes, they're ripped in the garage because I walk funny. But I'll sell you these for $1,000. They have random paint splatters on them. Oh, Americans are way too fat for I have suspenders in here. as well. Oh, I love your shorts. Thank you so much. Liz. So that's a big no on the old man shoes, huh? Don't forget the Urkel suspenders. I will tell you, till the day I am not around, I met Jaleel White. He is a nice man. At least he was to me. Walmart's going for youngsters, not the oldies. Absolutely. In my area, it's all it's Tupac, Tupac, Cyndi Lauper shirts. It's a weird mix at my Walmart, but they're going for a whole different thing. Walk funny. Do you know what I could show you? Let's see. Let me pull up my YouTube. Do you know, I almost in a way I forgot that I had Slewfoot, but then YouTube Shorts reminded me because they clocked me. Let me see if I could find it. I'll pull it up. Every once in a while, I love showing this. I wish I could find Velcro sneakers. Thank you. Walmart is better quality than Shein. It's true. I've actually refurbished a couple Shein items and they disintegrate in the washer. There's quite, because Shein has taken over fashion in a way. And when I go to certain flea markets, certain places, there's piles of clothes, literally piles of clothes. And there's a bunch. I went to this weird tie-dye phase and I grabbed a bunch of Shein and most of it has been completely destroyed. I bought shoes a couple months ago, and they are now a slip-on. Society has reached a new. It's true. I had some original leather suspender tabs. Oh wow. That's something I definitely want to get into. I like the Morgan Mindy. I bet if I looked, I probably had something like that in here. That is very interesting, Alibaba. I love Velcro sneakers. Thank you. Thank you. I would be rocking them right now. I used to wear them as house shoes. They're comfortable. Up until when I got those weird isotoner house shoes. I need to find them. It's getting cold again. It was 71. It was 71 when I came back in the house. Oh, yeah, I think you might have gone. This man's zigzag. I do. I'm obsessed with the 90s, though. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what else. Like, 71 is cold. It is absolutely cold. Mike, you better be wearing Velcro sneakers when Okay, so hear me out, Candace. Hear me out. Velcro sneakers are great for goofing around the house. They're comfortable. It's just like a big warm sock. It's what? I would be in a full snowsuit, Terry and Olipop, a full snowsuit. 71 is now I'm thinking you could dress up as Urkel for Halloween. You have the jeans that are too. I do. Do you know what's really funny? I was thinking about putting my jeans on the live stream, but then I was like, I don't know if I want that to live on the internet forever. I was thinking about illustrating this evening how my jeans look, but I don't know if I want that living on the internet for the rest of my life. I get cold. Thank you, West Coast. Thank you, Diaper Baby. We get cold here on the West Coast. Everyone, it's still hot weather to me. I wear my gold shoes. I love my gold shoes. They make me tall as well. It's freezing here. Like, and the funny thing is, when I walked in here, because I was like, yes, I have my flannels and all my vests ready. I have my leather coat ready and everything ready to go. I have Velcro sandals. Thank you. I think at this, we're not getting dressed up in modern society. We're not wearing 3-piece suits. We're not wearing fancy hats. I think the average person has something with Velcro. I'm looking at everybody like, I guarantee you have something. I would be an icicle. I would be frozen. 37, just you haven't been in this house too long. I hate the sound of Velcro. I always got my hair stuck. I haven't had hair since there was a 19 in front of the year. I see you completely ignored the glasses part. Yes. But not you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm ignoring the glasses part. It's 56 inside my house right now because I haven't bought propane yet. Snowsuit. I would be in a full snowsuit. I had to put a sweater on. 56. Do you know what's so funny? It's like that in the morning. When I go to work, you would laugh at the people. You would laugh at Californians. We're all out there, full welding jacket, just ready to go. Welding jackets are insulated with carpet. It's 76 in my apartment and I'm wearing a giant sweater. Thank you. I'm like, thank you. It's 40. You would play Spot the Californian. You would know exactly where I was. You would know. I'd be walking around with 10 layers of clothes on. It's so hard to get used to glasses. It is. Denim snow. About as long as you don't ignore cute, innocent me. I can't even say innocent without laughing. 71 in the house. It's hot. As you know, I think sometimes I understate how much of a desert dweller I am. I think people have this vision of California as everybody has a surfboard. We're all rich or we're like on Sea-Doos. No, it is hot here. It is the high desert that just happens to be right near the beach. Oh, and as a matter of fact, I'm not kidding you. It was 74 all day. Today was the first day where it wasn't 100 something. We were all walking around like, don't talk about the weather. Don't talk about the weather. It might get hot. It was paradise today. It was paradise. I was born there. It took me a long time to adapt to an Eskimo. I'm telling you. California is like a chihuahua that barks at everything and thinks it's so big and bad, but everything it knows it could just be picked up and tossed away. True. And Chihuahua, Mexico is a beautiful place. I've been there. It's mountainous and it's beautiful. 70 in here, and I have the fan on. I'm a warm-blooded human. I am just a warm-blooded. I'm one of those people. I don't even know what it is. And you know the funny thing is, because I'm observant, there's other people that I know who are exactly from where I'm from. I wait to see what they're wearing. When it's cold outside, I'm like, okay, you're from here, because they have a scarf fully wrapped. They're walking with coffee. They're like, it's freezing out here. It is 67 degrees. But you pay my heat bill. You just start thinking more. It's 46 outside here in Michigan right now. We just turned the heat on today. I'm still in my flannel and jacket. I would be freezing. I would literally be like this. I like it. California Chihuahua, patent pending. The weatherman said frost of the pumpkin tonight. Oh, you guys, you're gonna make fun of me. You'll see. I have my leather coat and my leather vest ready. The second the temperature drops, I'm gonna start wearing my my denim and leather combination, and it's not to be cool. It's to be warm. What heat bill you said? Below 36, the pipe freeze. That's a whole different situation. Absolutely. I buy heat for my plumbing. Do you know what? Let's thread this thing and let's sew some pants. It has a giant thick needle in it. Let's see. It came with the bobbin. Let's see if there's thread in there, because when I'm fixing my old pants, I really don't care what color the bobbin thread is. Oh, it's yellow. That's perfect. You know, what's funny, when I've been patching denim jeans for a long time, and there are certain colors that I learned to not use, and red and yellow are those colors. But this is more of a mustard. All right, let me grab my scissors, which I should have like 10 pairs. Do you know I could have 100 pairs of scissors in here and I would still lose them? I'm going to go back to my original plan. Back in the day, I had a pair of scissors on every station in this room. So there was no way that I wouldn't have a pair of scissors, and it worked. Last year it snowed here in Michigan on Halloween. I guess I should get my winter coat. Oh my gosh. I could not handle snow on Halloween. FYI, it never snows where I live. When it snows where I live, people are running outside like, what is this? Oh wow, she's actually gonna sew something. Oh, this machine is a beast, so we should let the Bel Air fly. Oh. I recently had I have a mega backup. I have quite a few backups in this room. It's basically a car battery with plugs. And it started beeping. I could not figure out why. I tore up half of this room, but it led me to cleaning this room. So now I know I have enough power to plug this 1950s sewing machine in. I can't handle his choice of words. Snowbell does not play. I wouldn't Shining. I would just go full Shining. Snow and I are not necessarily friends. I learned that being up north, snow is beautiful on the first day. It's one of the most beautiful things on earth. A week later, full Shining. What is it? All work and no play makes sewing a very dull boy. I lost my small cloth snips. Don't know. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I put scissors on everywhere in this room. Everywhere. It kind of snowed in Texas a few years back and it almost wiped the state. It did. And it embarrassed a lot of people when they were burning snow, saying it wasn't real. I was apologizing. That's when I used to hang out with the snooty British people. I was apologizing for, hey, Joy, great to see you. Yay. Joy, how are you? How was the move? Great to see you. I went back to Georgia after living in PA for 9 years. When we got that, when we get that once in a decade snow here, I'm going to rent out my snow shovel. Hey. You know, I know people that own snowmobiles and live in California. There is a bike shop I go to, and they have a snowmobile, and it's been there for years. No one's buying that snowmobile. Yay, great to see you. Great to see you, Joy. Yay. You want to make me angry? Watch me shovel snow. I kind of had to laugh at that. Same way. I learned the hard way living up north. Great to see you. Yay. Joy, you were missed. Joy. Yes, I feel like it should snow Christmas morning, beautiful untouched snow, and then be gone that night and return until the following Christmas. I'd watch that movie. I would watch that. You can buy conversation. You can buy conversion kits to convert a snowmobile to regular tires. It's been there for years, Gilroy. Yeah. It's probably it's probably not even in style anymore. Oh. Okay. Nothing's exploded so far. I forgot the light doesn't work on this one. Oh, gee, William, why wasn't it working? Oh, this is going to be exciting. I had its belt next to it. Oops. That's why I never lose it, because I put it in the worst place ever. Yay! Great to see you, Joy. I have so much sewing stuff to pack. Oh, I couldn't imagine. I don't want to imagine. Do you know I'm in denial of going. I have to go to my storage unit. I need to look in it and see it. I have not gone to my storage unit in over a year and a half. It's been a long time. I need to go in there and peek. Especially after you've done a plow. And then I'll have to unpack it. Oh, that's the worst. This is my Bel Air. I recently purchased a table because I want to sew right here. I have all kinds of sewing machines over here, but I wanted something that I used to always have a table right here. But as the fleet grew, I just started pushing them back because I would always have a table sitting right here because the older machines they're workhorses. Okay, everyone stand by. We have to call help for William. I live way out in the country. No shovel here. I got to use a plow. Wow. A few years back, we got 13 inches. 3 days later, we got 18 inches. My neighbor felt so bad watching me struggle driving. Oh, one large box so far. 21. Oops. Moving is the worst, Joy. It is the worst. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I was about to say there has been thieves who have been cracking storage units, so you might want to start regular checking your unit to make sure things haven't been stolen. Do you know? You know what? Um, they wouldn't know where to start. They wouldn't know where to start, and if they cleared it, they would be doing me a favor. They wouldn't know where to start. I own so much stuff. I am the Maharaji of trash. I I am the Scrooge McDuck of hoarding. I own so much stuff. I dare someone. If someone came in this house and tried to steal, they would be like, they would walk in here and be like, I walked in the wrong house. Matter of fact, if someone broke in my house, it would be like that William Dafoe movie where I watched that movie. I was so mad. It was him and for an hour and a half in a room. It would be like that William Dafoe movie. I dare someone. This my neighborhood would go up 4 feet. My neighborhood would literally rise. If I moved and took all of my stuff, the mountain would go up. Oh, I dare someone to. If you stole my storage unit, you'd be doing me a favor. Oh, oh. I would cry in joy if someone stole my storage unit. Oh, oh, oh man. Yay, great to see you. Joy, great to see you. Ma, trashy, patent pending, patent pending. I'm not kidding you, Mike. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. We're gonna go halvesies on that one. Ma, trashy. Oh, we're gonna make $1 million on that. Oh, mentioning snowplows made me angry. I couldn't imagine living on the West Coast. I couldn't imagine the having to move snow. I couldn't imagine. Oh, I dare someone to try to rob me. I dare someone. Robbing you would be like a story where they tried to rob a guy, looked at his cheap watch, and decided just to walk away and not do anything. Oh, this room. One day I'm gonna find out how much this room weighs. Oh, halvesies. They would call me. My storage unit is so expensive. I have so much stuff. I don't know what to do. And I think that's the panicky part that like, I'm going to go there, open the door and be like, oh, you're still here. I have to take back roads to work. They don't even plow them. I had to buy a Jeep this year so I can get to work in the winter. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't shovel unless stuck. I just drive through. I'll shovel for ailments. I didn't think about that. If I lived where it snowed, I'd probably shovel. I'd be like, oh no, I'm getting my package today. Oh, that's hilarious. Good thing you're on concrete. You would have collapsed a wood floor years ago. I'm telling you, because I recently cleaned out my closet. And every time I'd pull a layer of clothes back, there was a sewing machine under there. And I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, sir. I was giving myself a hard time of how many sewing machines I own. Oh. I'll be your advertising. Come here. Oh. We have to shovel by law. Wow. Do you know what? There's stuff like that here too. There's all kinds of There's all kinds of crazy stuff here. I shouldn't even wow at that one. There's all kinds of stipulations and things you have to do here to be a active citizen. Can we have seen a place where the machines twisted the floor? Wow. You can tell if I'm expecting a package to the path from front door to street. I love that. Mona. Don't know how they can't do math, so you know where I am. We do that too, but I refuse to. Oh, so you have to. So by law, you have to shovel your snow. That's crazy. If you ever decide to add up all your machines, you're gonna have to buy a crew with an X-ray machine and scan your house. There, it reminds me. I watched the early Simpsons, and I love that joke where Mo tells. Oh, I can't remember. Is it Barney? He tells him. I don't know. I can't remember his name, but he tells him like, remember that time where we all joked about how we were going to send your bar tab off to NASA? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you owe me $1 billion. So I may not want to know the weight. Yes, your sidewalks have to be cleared within hours after the. What? What if it snows at like 2 or 3 in the morning? Same here, Mike. We get ticketed if we don't shovel it, plus the mail carrier won't deliver. Wow. Let me know, like, a StreamYard to tell me my signal's getting crummy. That is insane. Right, Jess? Wow. I live in America. I don't have to shovel. Greg, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I've never been in a situation where I have to shovel snow. And when I lived in Portland, I was there in 05, 06, 07. I can't remember when it snowed. And it was like this much snow, so no one was shoveling anything. I like snow for a cushion if I fall. I do a lot of ice skating. Ice is the worst thing on earth to fall on. Still, I've been ice skating since I was probably 12 years old. I've been ice skating most of my life, and I still will bite it every once in a while. It hurts when you fall on ice. Here in the country, the mail people deliver in their cars and trucks. Mail lady only gets out of her truck if there's a big package. That's crazy. They do the exact opposite. They'll walk around the neighborhood, then they get in their car and drop off the packages. It drives me crazy when I know it's coming from the mail people. Because then I have to watch them walk all the way around the neighborhood to walk all the way back to their truck to bring it to my house. First world problems, though. I think about this all the time when I'm sitting in my house. I'm like, I'm glad I have all these first world problems. I had to dig myself out here to get my destroyed home to clear off of the sidewalks. It was insane. I would be catatonic. So, Terry. It gets spotty for a second, but you're good, William. It's so crazy. I have Spectrum, so I apologize in advance. Oh, I missed that. I used to live in Tennessee. I was standing up and suddenly I was looking at the sky split second. I am so sorry, so Terry. The snow was so high when I was little. We used to go at the end of the drive and build forts in the snowbanks and slides so that we could. Wow, I couldn't imagine something like that. I've only been to one place where the snow was that high, and we were partying, so I kind of remember it and I kind of don't. Snow is amazing when you don't have a job. It's even an actual postal truck. It's their own truck, that vehicle. You know what? They do a lot of that here, too. Depending on the area, you can tell who lives close. Because someone will pull up in their car, and you're like, who is this? And it's a postal worker. It happens all the time. Especially with the invention of Amazon. It happens all the time. I don't mind falling. It's getting up by... Do you know, you should see me in the morning, because it takes a lot to get to 12 where I am at right now. When I wake up in the morning, I lay there for a minute, and I'm like, do I really want to get up? Is it worth getting up? Oh, I know that feeling. I still make snow angels, but my daughter helps me back. I do the rollover knee move, where I roll over, do get on my knee and push. We did that. We built forts for opposite sides of the street. Oh, we gave ourselves 30 minutes to build ammo snowballs, and then it was war. Good old days. The good old days. How do you tell? We don't get fluffy snow. We get wet lake effect snow. Don't get down in it, or you'll be cold for the rest of the week. I'm telling you, it's like ice skating. When you fall, like ice skating is fun. I love ice skating, but when you bite it, you're like, I'm out of here. I want to go home. When you fall, that ice, it's unforgiving, and you're sliding. So not only do you fall, but you slide as well. All right. It's been a while since I've worked with smaller threads. I'm going to have to find some thread, which I may or may not have boxes and boxes of thread. Do you know, I'm so sad that the old 99-cent store doesn't exist anymore. I purchased so many just weird boxes and things like this that were perfect for thread. Now I have to deal with the Dollar Tree. Is it the Dollar? I don't even know what it's called. I'm just mad at it because the 99-cent store doesn't exist anymore. Oh. All right. I'm going to have to do a crash course on how to thread this. I just thread one of these the other day. If I do remember. Let me get it in here. It's been a while since I've threaded one of these. Is it in the it's not even in the tension discs. Perfect. Is that how you thread it? Or am I doing it the wrong way? Is it needle? I don't remember. Where's the other one that's threaded? This is going to take me a second. We had war with the neighbors. We would get wet and freeze snowballs. He made us mad throwing chunks of ice. I actually, at a church camp of all places, we had a snowball fight, and I got a black eye. Snowballs are no joke. I got a direct hit in the face, and I had a black eye for a while. I wish anything made me happy. I absolutely, I miss those good old days. Is it this way, or do I can't remember. Here, I'm just going to do it like this. Make sure it's in the tension discs. We'll take it to 0 so it can sew. There we go. Yay! It's been so long since I threaded this machine. I've almost forgot how to thread this machine. These are precision machines. For as much as I love refurbishing modern sewing machines in it, it's become an art form to me, and it's something that I absolutely love to do. Older sewing machines are pieces of art. Because if you really think about it, this machine is older than me by a good 30, 40 years, and it still works like it's brand new. Playing in the snow is great. I fell in the snow. I get up, walked home. I got to my door. I couldn't see the keyhole. I thought, wow, I really hit my head. And then I realized my glasses fell off my head. That's the worst. That's the worst. It's pure serotonin. They're an art and precision machines. I marvel at the design. Exactly. I do too as well. For as many as I own, I just look at them and I'm like, who figured this out? Even though I know it was Thermamier. And a lot of people say that he didn't have the first working sewing machine. I will argue with that. And I hope Alibaba is still here to back me up on that. We used to take spray bottles filled with food coloring and water to spray down our snowman and make our snowman could be different colors. Oh, that's awesome. Like Mr. No Glasses would know about glasses falling off. Both are valid. Both are valid. I know about falling on ice because I ice skate. I grew up in South Montreal. That's right. Singer made the first OS shuttle machine back in 1866. But I watched a documentary and it said Thermamier, people thought he invented a sewing machine, so they came and destroyed his studio and his machines. I loved that story. I am Mr. No Glasses. By the way, your new glasses come in. They did. They came in by carrier pigeon. They should be here next week. I got the letter. That makes sense. Only Canadian would invest in that much effort into snow. I respect it. I know someone with a working 1810 machine. Wow. Thermamier was 1827. It's all what I love. I need to watch that again. I actually made a video about it. Which day next week? I'll email you. All right, we were threading here. And I got distracted. I'm so mad that I can't switch my angles. I really need to write that Karen email. You know, of all the Karen emails that I write, I need to write one to StreamYards. Like, hey, we used to have angles here. Now it just goes straight back to my camera. I believe that something doesn't feel right, but we're gonna do this anyways. All right, takes me a second to figure out how to thread this machine. It's been a while. I'm not even gonna sit up here and pretend. It has been a while since I've threaded this machine. I destroyed my baby lock. I started using the Singer heavy duty backup. I destroyed that, and now I'm using the Bernina. So I'm trying not to destroy that machine. Because the Bernina is a great sewing machine. It's not. Oh, I apologize. You know, I feel like we should make an announcement here in the House of Sewing. The internet has spoken. It is no longer called Going Karen. It is now called Going Jessica. I know some people who are probably watching this, they're like, what? What is it called? It is now called Going Jessica. Oh, that's how we get him to sew in a live stream. We talk about his glasses. Yes, I will completely ignore that one. Karen is out. It is now Jessica officially. You get hang dong on the wrong angle. It's not flat. That's what I'm saying. He's been hanging dong longer. Should be spooled to thread guide on faceplate down to the tension. So, to faceplate down to through the thread tension spring, then up arm. Yes. Thank you, Ollie Papa. Thank you. I might come back to this comment if this doesn't sew. Because Ollie Papa 100% is correct. I'm so glad you are still here, Ollie. After all these years, I am so glad that you're still here, making sure that I don't make a complete arse of myself. Oh. Perfect. All right. Let's get a test piece. And like I said earlier, I know this machine can take the weight because I sat on it. And I am not light. I look at that for the win, Ollie. I definitely never sent a request picture that turned out looking like a nose peeking over. You're not trying hard enough, Craig. You're not trying hard enough. I was there when camera phones were invented. It was like MySpace. I thought if the last third guide is on the right, then everything is left. Everything is on the left on here. We're gonna find out right now. Let me get I have so much tweed. I have so much tweed that I just have tweed laying around. All right. So let's hope for the best. Oh, it's sewing. Oh, it's sewing. But what does it look like underneath? Oh, it's perfect. God, these machines. This thing is probably, I'm not kidding you, 40 years older than I am. And look at that perfect stitch it throws down. I was the one walking it. So if you see it moving, that was me. I will wait and see. Okay, so we threaded it. It's threaded correctly. Oh, I have so much junk down there. I have so much junk. I'm going to rethink this angle. I'm going to bring it back more over here. Quick test. Hold it definitely. I do need to oil it. I do. I recently oiled it, but it's been sitting here for about a month unused. Very few are like that. So Terry. All right. These are the most dire because they're the size I am right now, and they have to get back in the rotation. I need my everyday wearing pants again. And denim destroys sewing machines. I have destroyed sewing machines fixing pants. To me, it's like it's a weird test fixing certain sewing machines because old school denim destroys pants. All right, let me get this mess out of the way. I'm just remembering all the layers on this. Perfect. Did I break the needle? To be fair, that is thick. That is thick. The sewing machine is like, are you kidding me, sir? I have so much junk down there. It just means some Cali. They've just got to show. That's a requirement. It's in our contract. 4 layers of denim are tough. I can't remember if that's a new needle or not. You know, we're still in the game as long as it didn't bend. Because once the needle is bent, you're done. I think it was the bobbin. We're going to retry. We're going to try that again. We are going to try that again. Okay, that is flowing. That's what she... hand crank over seams. I'm gonna have to because I have so Terry, you would be like, oh, if you've seen what I've done, I've destroyed a Husqvarna Viking, I've destroyed a baby lock, and I recently have almost completely destroyed a Singer heavy duty, which I will say for the record, everyone who's made hate videos about it, you're right. Maybe one day I'll get really bored and make a hate video about that particular sewing machine. I think I will. But they were right. People were right. That machine, it's not as advertised. Keep telling you, buy a damn industrial, quit buying these charity cases. This is a it's a Japanese clone. This is refurbished. Not refurbished. No, I completely missed. This thing is a beast. I just am asking too much of it. I have an idea though, because I do really want this to be sewn. So I'm just going to sew right next to the seam and see what happens. All right, let's try that again. I need these pants back in the rotation. So we are going to try that again. Let me clear away some of this, all this extra thread here. I bought this table for a reason and I will make it work. Some people like the bed. They've made improvements to the Singer Heavy Duty line. The top end is okay-ish now. Do you know what's so funny? I see them use it in sewing shows because they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and I'm like, what is that machine? What is that machine? Still doesn't beat full cast. Exactly. What size needle are you sewing with? It's about to be replaced, but I believe it was a denim needle. I have quite a few right here. I have Schmetz jeans. I have one of the thickest needles that fits in this particular machine in here. So it was a knockoff when it was built. You picked it up after it was neglected, and it broke when you tried to use it. Anybody else? All right. Come on, Bel Air. Come on, let's have a pep talk. I want to give you the Rudy talk. You're 5'0" nothing, 100 nothing. Kilroy's in the chat talking trash about you, sewing machine. Come on, you gonna let Kilroy talk about you like that? Let's show him how it's done. I know I'm not using you properly. Okay. Let's move over here and see if that works. Oh, my belt won't fit though. Hand sewing. It will always fit. You may need a hump jumper. Oh, there's thread everywhere. I threw that and thread just started flying. You know, I'm going to replace the needle real quick since we're just sitting here. Rudy, absolutely. Such a good movie. Oh, how you doing, dude?
Good. I'm just sometimes I wonder.
Oh, hold on. You want really glad I muted myself. I'm really glad I muted myself. I'm live, so be careful what you say, sir. Oh, nope. I don't need play-by-play. I don't want play.
Oh.
You've got this machine. Come on, William has to sew on history. I've never used a hump jumper. Sounds interesting. Absolutely. Candace and I are sitting there like, thank you, Donnell. Thank you. We need a pep talk for the sewing machine. I think I do. I really think I do, though. I do need a hump jumper. I was going to ask, but I was afraid to. I might need a... It's when your car breaks down. I'm kidding. Okay, I forgot. Okay, perfect. And you know what? I don't only show my victories in the house of showing. I show all of my losses as well. Okay, perfect. Okay, not perfect. Oh, wow, what happened? Okay, I'm going to try that again. And the chat goes wild. Yay, the plastic thing that makes a thing. It's a plastic thing you need under the presser foot. Oh, okay. I was thinking of something completely different. But it had more to do with Wednesday. Let's not get our minds too far in the gutter. A plastic thing. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. And I bought another touch and sew today. He's telling you about his poop. My 13-year-old son loves to share. My kid was just trying to get real gross right now. He was a little bit too detailed. And it's okay off stream. It's okay, but a little too much TMI. Did you see my face? I was like, oh no, we are not discussing this right now. William, I'm gonna have this quilt done. Yes, you are. Jess is gonna have 4 quilts done by the time I'm done with this. William used a folded up piece of cardboard under the back of the sewing foot. I like that idea as well. Yes, you are. Yes. You're gonna sew a quilt, open up, have your own quilt line, open up a shop in Las Vegas before I'm finished with this. It's gonna be called Sew Jess. I can see it. Patent pending. Patent pending. Oh, I like that. You should open up your own store, Jess. Sew Jess. The machine's cool looking. Okay, why am I help? It is that kind of night. It is. I know. I tried smooth talking. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Okay, you can use a sewing machine package. Hey, I'll let you know I have all of the above. You have. Oh, your store would be called Footloose. Thank you, Donnell. Patent pending. I'd have to find really energetic people though. You can't be low energy working at Footloose. And you'd have to really like the song because I'd be playing it on rotation. And after a week, you'd hate the song. I've got this beat up. Now I have Footloose stuck in my head. Gotta cut loose, Footloose, put on your Sunday. All right. Ooh wee, Louise. Let's try that again. All right. Okay. New needle. Who's this? Let's try that once more. But let's be real. I do have a thick layer of tweed underneath it. And that's back when I had a working serger. So it's been there for a while. Nothing loose about those feet. Oh, thank you for segue. I'm just have them drink Vietnamese. That stuff is no joke. Vietnamese coffee is rocket fuel. I'm in love with Vietnamese coffee. Drinking whiskey. Don't shoot out your nose. I might have to get a divorce. No way anybody's moved to Las. You can open up the a shop in your own area. Doesn't have to be Las Vegas. But for people, I'm not even gonna say it. That shop is in a weird city because everything is legal in Las Vegas. What is a compliment I've ever heard? I'm down to move somewhere with the hippie commune. I'm down. Oh, but then y'all would know how many sewing machines I really own. You would be like, how did you collect all of these? All right, new needle. I've got this feeling This town is holding me down. Come on. Go. Oh, didn't do anything. Ah. I thought you were buying land. I'm just fishing. Wyoming. We're still going to Wyoming. I was just fishing, you know. I like Las Vegas. How many thrift stores do they have in Wyoming? My hippie commune days are over. Hippie communes don't have hospitals. If I ever got married again, I'm going to a sleazy chapel in Las Vegas and have Elvis marry us. That is so real. There is this part of Las Vegas Boulevard when you start heading down the seedy part towards Fremont Street. That's where all the chapels are. And it's still real. Oh, excuse me. You still see people getting married. And you know, for a couple $100, they take you out on the strip. They take your picture. The stratosphere is in the background. Oh, good times. Good times. You can get married by Elvis right now. It's unexpected. You go to Wyoming, I've actually been to Wyoming. Wyoming's fun. I actually know someone that lives there. They do a lot of rock climbing on their truck. Kind of sounded like the Bobbin shuttle wasn't held right in, maybe. You know way too much about Speedy Chow. Okay, first, the seedy hotel that I stayed at twice was across the street from one. So anytime I'd come back to the hotel, I'd look across the street and see people making poor decisions. I would be driving by and be like, "Oh, I tried it too. Good luck. Good luck." Well, I drive like this. Let's be real. I wish I drove like this. I drive more like this. Oh, good times. Vegas is wild still. Please tell I buy. Absolutely. Absolutely, Alibaba. I loved Wyoming, and there's good people there. Think about this guy. Yeah, but I've checked in the United States of America, at least in the lower 48, you cannot jump out of a plane with your own parachute. I called a place in TJ. The guy was like, "Show up with whatever you want." I'm not kidding you. That's exactly what he said. And I asked a few more questions, and he was like, "I wasn't kidding." And I believe him. Yeah, I don't know. He sounds like he's got more of a fair share of 24. I don't even know if they do that anymore. I don't even know if they do that. Ah. Oh, I don't think I ever got drunk or high enough to get married. Thank you. Man, like I said, last time I went to Vegas, I had a great time with someone's grandma. And and we both went home. No one got married. We had a great time. We were both singing Do You Remember? We both went home making breakfast, singing, and had a great time, and we went home. There's no way I would ever get married again. I don't put anything past that. Oh, it's only illegal if they. Oh, me too. No, you. Thank you. No marriage. I am not getting married. Oh. The only person I trust enough to marry is myself. Wonder if Elvis. Yes. Kilroy. Yes. The answer is yes. Elvis would marry you in a heartbeat. $120 or whatever the fee is. You would get a legit state of Nevada marriage license. I wonder if you get a tax break. Alexa, can you legally marry yourself in the state of California?
I don't have an answer for that.
Thanks for the try. Both my parents would do that. Now that's a t-shirt. I would wear that shirt, Candace. I would. Oh, I'm looking for the Amish chick to marry. Stuck on trying to figure out how to ask for. What you do is you got to go there during Rumspringa when they're trying to decide if they want to be Amish or not. Ask me how I know. Rumspringa is a good time. Good time had by all. Something was kinkier when I was. Oh, I promise this is a sewing channel. It's not just all David Hasselhoff and laughter and sewing machines. I sew every once in a while. Oh, come on, Bel Air. You're making me look bad. All right. So I like the idea. I'm going to have to switch the machine. I might pull the dressmaker out. You know what? Let's try that one more time. We're all threaded with nowhere to go. You know, the last time the top stitch went through, and this time the bottom stitch went through. So hopefully next time they'll it'll work. Don't want to live there either. Nope. Rumspringa is not the time to find out why. It's their time of decision, no, you know? When I did what? So no living in sin or marriage. Oh, like I said, I stayed across the street from where all the chapels were. So it was weird to see people like, you know. Some have over 12 kids. Greg might be a number. William I have to go to bed. Have a great. Thank you so much for stopping by, Donnell. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for stopping by here in the House of Sewing, where occasionally we sew. No, I'll drop by and leave when I want. I couldn't be Amish. No, I need electricity. Same. I think about that all the time because I want to move out to the middle of nowhere. But I would need a line running to the city because I pull a lot of power. I do. Even right now, if I showed you how lit up this room really was, like I pull a lot of power. Yeah, you gotta get them. Did you ever see any repeat customers? That easy way. Well, I did go to Vegas 4 times this summer, but no, I didn't see any repeat customers. It was just weird. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. You look at these people's faces and they're young, and you're like, oh, I remember when I was young and plucky and chipper. And now I'm all bitter and gray. I'm the guy sitting across from the street from the chapels like, don't do it. I'm not. I would go viral if I did. Same, I need AC. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I think about this all the time. When I was younger, I lived in an apartment in Los Angeles with no air conditioning for at least 2 years. But I wasn't home during the day, so it didn't matter. Oh, I'm like 60% Amish, but I'm not giving up power. Thank you. That's another thing. Like, I recently had to cut my tool. I walked up and was like, boom, 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 boom. I would be lost without power tools. I would be lost. It made cutting my tree fun. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what got me the most last time. The last time I was at Vegas, I was like, oh, look how young everybody looks. People with fully developed brains don't get married on a weekend. That's still real. Strangers still meet each other and get married in Las Vegas. That is very real. That is very real. That is such a cliche going all the way back to the beginning of Las Vegas, but it still goes on to this very day. Oh. I feel like you're a vampire. You have so many of these stories. I used to live. It's like you were everywhere. I was like, during my 20s, I was like David Carradine, and I traveled around. People with fully developed brains don't get me. In my past life, Jess, I was a boxcar hobo, and I traveled around. I was like the hobo version of the A Team. Ah. Please have all DNA tests and illegitimate children sent to my so-called life. All results may vary. People have said that about me. Oh, none that I know of. I'm down for marriage. I need someone to blame all my problems on when I'm holding garage. Oh man, is Johnny up? I would know. My son is looks like me, so I would know. You said your dad was in the Navy, so you probably have siblings. That is true. That is extremely true. He told me a very legendary story. He told it over and over. And then one day he was like, "Look, it became a fairy tale, but it's true." Thank you so much for stopping by, Mona. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. I'm gonna it's getting colder. I know you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I'm gonna start making tweed pants because behind my friend over here, I have a pile of tweed that is completely covering my skeleton. I'm not kidding you. With pineapple fabric on top. But all of this is tweed. And so I need to do something about that. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much for stopping by. So hopefully tomorrow or even tonight, since I had a lot of coffee, I'm going to start making some pants. And because I love making spants, I'm going to make spants as well. And I have this. There's this one material. I don't know whether to make a cult with it. I do not know, but I don't want to let it go to waste. But I really don't have that much. So we'll see what happens. I'm mostly looking at her because I'm as I will tell you, this is the longest I've ever been single in my entire life. And you do get weird when you live alone. You do get a bit weird. You do. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much. Just sitting by a fire, dreading. That reminds me. Fire season. I have a fireplace. Fire season is coming. My son is dragging to the thrift stores tomorrow for golf clubs. I'll keep an eye out for tweed. Tweed is amazing. I love sewing with tweed. I've made, and you know what the funny thing is? I don't know. It's just something about tweed. I absolutely love sewing. It reminds me of every bad British sitcom I've ever seen in my life. Not much fabric. Make a vest front. I was thinking about that too. That's not a bad idea, Ollie. It's just a really classy cut of tweed. It's an extremely nice cut. And a lot of the stuff I get are like old drapes or left. There's this one material. It's 100% tweed. I have seen it. I've only seen it used for carpets. It's the strangest thing on earth to me. But I've made hoodies, shirts, all kinds of crazy stuff. But to a lot of people, they would be like, that's carpet material. Tweed is something that's used for all kinds of things besides just like a jacket. But it's funny how I go to this one place and they will literally, I'll grab a piece of tweed and I'm like, oh, I know this is a drape. I just start walking back. 5 feet later, I'm like, okay, I know this is old drapes. Oh, If you get too high and pass out on the casino floor, nobody will know. That's sad but true. That is, they'll just walk right past you. Nothing wrong with it. I love my tweed adventures. I love going out there. Like, hold on. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Oh no! Do you know what's so funny? My son is homeschooled for certain subjects. He does 50-50, but I'm like, on certain days, I'm like, I'm your professor in humanities. We're gonna go. Let's go. Let's go for a field trip. Oh no! Tomorrow, I think I might go to the Tuesday swap meet. Hold on. Let me check with my banker. Yeah, I think I might go to that. I think I might get some more tweed tomorrow. As long as my man doesn't complain about my sewing stuff, he can have hunting, car stuff, or whatever. He's got it. Thank you. I'm not kidding you, and I'm not even saying this to be funny. I believe everybody should have hobbies. I'm not here to judge what people do. If you want to collect Civil War memorabilia, I am no one to judge you. So as I'm wearing a shirt with North and South on it right now. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Hobbies are important. I think everybody should have a hobby. Collecting stamps, being a non-stamp collector. I talk about it all the time. Having a hobby saved my life in a lot of ways. Man, during COVID, the second everybody went in the lockdown, I was like, oh, get the sewing machine. We're going to turn this room. This is now a sewing room. I'm trying to figure out what the temperature is on that Knight Rider. Said the girl in the tank top, but the Hoff has a full. Okay, Hoff, you know, when I watched this when I was a kid, I watched Knight Rider when I was a kid. That's one of the reasons that I love watching it, because I get all the jokes now and all the innuendo, but also Hoff. They filmed Knight Rider in LA and obviously San Francisco. There are scenes where I'm like, oh, that's 1980 San Francisco. He's always wearing a leather jacket. San Francisco, I can understand because it's cold. In Northern California, it's cold. They have real weather in Northern California. Where I live, it's hot. So yes, the Hoff is wearing he's wearing probably leather jacket in all the scenes, because I guarantee you it's probably freezing wherever he is. That's one of the reasons I love watching these old shows, because it's a weird time capsule. I'm a bit of a LA historian, so it's weird to see the streets empty. It's weird to see places that don't exist anymore. I saw a picture last night of the 3rd Street Tunnel before they turned it into this industrial complex that it is now, and it was just like a city street, you know. So I love nostalgia. Working is my hobby, but sewing is super useful to work. I'd like to fire up the machine woman. But I think everybody should have hobbies. It keeps us out of trouble. Making clothes and sewing is something that making clothes is something I fell into, but let's be real, I have an odd torso, and one day I got tired of buying shirts that were 2 to 3 sizes bigger just because I needed something that went past my pockets. So I started making my own clothes, and here I am today. All right, I'm gonna clean up this mess in here, this utter incomplete. It looks like a sewing, just a sewing bomb has gone off in this room. William, have you ever made a quilt? Years ago, I attempted to make a quilt. It was embarrassing. I'm gonna pull it down. I'm looking at it right now. It is so dusty. I will pull it down to shame myself. All my blocks are off. Everything's off. It was my first attempt. I was bored. It was during the pandemic. And when I first started started subscribing. Oh, Jess, I gotta pull it down. Let me see if it'll. Let me see. I wish I could isolate Helen Keller. All right, let me see if I can pull it down. God, I'm making a real royal mess tonight. You know, I will pull it down. I will pull it down soon because it has 3 real construction clamps on it. So I'm gonna have to get my ladder. I have an old painter's pole running across my garage back when I used to open the door up. So nobody can look in here. And so I put my quilt of shame up there as extra padding. That is that is my shame quilt. That's what he needs to do. Is that he needs to create a quilted jacket. Wonderful idea. Do you have that quilted jacket? Crazy quilt. Yes, I wear my quilted jacket all the time. Oh, hey, Skids, how's it going? Oh, rah, rah, hello, hello. I wear my quilted jacket all the time. I love it. It makes me look like a 1920s hobo, or I'm gonna take you to a really cool circus. That jacket is out of control. I'm actually working on pants right now. I've been really procrastinating on it. I should have been done by now. I really just need to sew my pieces together. But I'm working on a quilted pair of pants. Do you know what, to answer your question, Candace? I think I'm better at making quilted clothes than making quilts. My skills are improving and I might try a quilt again, but I like making crazy designs, and eventually this is going to be a pair of pants. Really, I just need to iron, cut, and sew everything together. I just need to even everything out and iron everything. Even if you leave me in a room with a sewing machine for an hour, when you get back, I'll be crying. That's how it starts, Craig. That's how it starts. Watching everybody gets me into I want to start quilting because I've been watching a ton of quilting channels and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I'm taking notes on that. And the one thing I like about quilting is that it's intricate. When I see people sewing little tiny pieces together, I'm like, oh, you have patience for that. You have much patience. So I'm definitely going to start quilting. And I'm sitting in a room of 5 years of scraps. I have yet to get rid of any of my scraps. Talk to me when you're ready and when you're serious. Right now, yes, Skids is Knight Rider. I love Knight Rider. Right now, Jess and I are on a mountain and we're both with skis, and she was like, talk to me when you're serious, rookie. And then she flies down the mountain at 100 miles an hour with her skis. You forgot to say rook. Talk to me when you're serious, rook. I've got my finger under the long arm needle. I have too. Yikes. Matter of fact, I have this snake bite from my jeans. It got me earlier when I grabbed the pile. I didn't see. I forgot that I had pins in my pants. So when I picked it up, it grabbed me. So I have this beautiful snake bite on my hand. Sewing is not for the weak. Oh, I love Knight Rider. I absolutely love Rider. But I'm showing my age now. I loved Knight Rider when I was a kid. I'll stab myself multiple times before. Working on machines requires a blood. It does. I can take out my whip. Hey, well, that's sewing after dark. See, we're back to the we went straight back to the pineapple. Oh, I'm gonna open up my Sonly fans, only fans, solely fans, only fans. Oh, I actually have horse. What, you guys don't ride horses? I do. Oh, come on. I ride a horse. You guys don't ride a horse? I ride a horse. I know to most people, like, I ride horses. Oh, it is that kind. Man, what time of the evening? It is 9:36 here on the West Coast. So OnlyFans, absolutely. I mean, I can handle. Oh, that's 50 Shades of That's my next book, 50 Shades of Pineapple. Absolutely, Joy. That's a big out. Safe words are for. You know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny? Earlier today, what did I write? Oh, what did I write? Oh, where is it? Oh, I'm not kidding you. In my tweeds, I wrote that chunky tweed is my safe word. I'm not kidding. In my notes. So chunky tweed is my safe word. I'd be in trouble. Watch him whip, watch him nay. I know it sounds mean, but like when you have to break a horse, you literally, like when you first meet a horse, and most horses know their plight in life. I know it sounds mean, but if you've ever raised a horse, you probably own a whip in your house. I've requested a woman that could be great Star Trek episode. They're great, and fortune favors the bold. Oh. Oh man, I have trashed this room. I have completely trashed this room. Do you know what's funny? After my streams, I spend more time cleaning up half the time than I did setting up. But isn't that with most sewing rooms? When I make a major project, I have my table. I move my table and I'm like, oh, there's the scraps. Oh. So what's everybody sewing? What's the next project? What's everyone working on? I'm trying to switch the subject because just doesn't own a horse, but she's got I'm winning my inhaler on that one. Arms up. Oh, oh. Now that that person's fun when they got a horse whipped on a horse. Oh, it never does. There's so much stuff in here. I could spend hours cleaning, and they're like, it looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Oh, don't kink shame. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. You know what, though? A cancer quote, depressing? Not necessarily. You know what? My mom had breast cancer. I've known a lot of people that have had cancer. It's an important cause. And it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, isn't it? Am I wrong? There's nothing. It's not depressing. It's bringing awareness to something that's real and people forget about. I never shame a fellow friend. Absolutely. So I've almost finished those blocks. I'm a power sewist. I cannot sew and talk at the same time. Okay, I've proved it. I can't. What is it? pat your head and jump on one foot and chew gum at the same time or whatever it is. Jess, you are a power sewist. You are. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that like... No. But they're not exclusive. It's for... Oh, not boobs. But yeah, he's family. Oh, okay. Oh, it's for pancreatic, not boobs. That's awesome. See, that's positive. It's for to raise awareness for somebody. That's a beautiful thing. Well, now we know that you can only concentrate on one thing at a time. Hey, but I'll sit there and waffle for 3 hours, and then when everyone clicks off and walks away, I show up the next day and I'm like, hey, look at my coat. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. I finished this coat in less than 24 hours. I spent more time messing up the collar and deciding what song to play on my short than actually sewing. So just the other way. I have my table though. I'm excited. I'm probably going to spend more time tonight trying to figure out what sewing machine to put here and what sewing machine I want to sit right here. Because now that I have this table, I am ready to have more hardcore sewing machines sitting here. I might even pull out one of my old Singers. I think that's better. It's a much better idea than what I had. Oh, good times. You can lead a horse to water. I get my best sewing done in the I used to film myself. I'm gonna start filming myself sewing again. I'm kind of mad at myself that I don't do that anymore. But I need to film myself because I have such a good time sitting in here and sewing. A lot of my old videos were just me rocking out in front of a sewing machine with my headphones on before I hooked up the 4 JBLs that are in this room. Oh, he can't see what he's doing because he doesn't wear his glasses, so no glasses. Candace, if you're talking about roleplay, my glasses will come on so fast we'll all get whiplash. Whiplash. Are you kidding me? I can go full tie, shirt and everything. I think I have a Superman shirt in here somewhere. Just that's how we get finished with that. Oh, I'm not surprised that Bel Air didn't work for that. I know, what started this was I keep on forgetting the name of the sewing machine that I purchased in Las Vegas. That thing was semi-indestructible. And then it's just a table with a bunch of stuff on it. And I put a bunch of stuff on it. He can do that Velma losing her glasses role play. Let me look to see. I told you it's more Farrakhan and less Chippendale when I put a bow tie on. Oh yeah, his career's in the wrong. Let me see if I can find my bow tie. Oh. Oh, that thing is somewhere around here. It's a mess in here. But I received a fancy, real Calvin Klein bow tie. I still have the box. I remember opening it up and being like, I've made it. I have a real bow tie. I pulled it out and I'm like, it's a string. What is this? I had never owned a real bow tie and realized that you have to tie it yourself. A man in tights is hard to resist. Oh, that whole generation wore their underwear on the outside. Off topic, but why does the internet get so for Velma? It's weird. Oh, you just find out the weird things people were into as a kid. Proof and point, Ginger or Marianne. Every generation is just, it's something weird. Every generation. I just love the tearaway. Oh, I do have a ton of Velcro in here. You know what? I'm going to make a Superman outfit. But you guys don't want to see my lower half. I look like a hockey player. I have Serena Williams legs. I work out. My Ginger, every time I like to risk my life. Yeah, but you can see what he's working with. Both Ginger. Your jeans were halfway. I was so mad when I put on my old jeans and they flat out didn't fit the other day. I had a real life like this is 40. I had that real moment of like, I couldn't even lie to myself anymore. When you can't button your pants, it's time to move on. That's some life advice from old Uncle Sewing here. I've been wearing the same pant size for 29, 28 years, something crazy. And within the past 2 weeks, something magical happened. I hope so. Maybe you're just bloated and going through menopause. Every time you say that, I get the men all pause song stuck in my head. Oh, I get that song stuck in my head now. I chop wood with an axe and still wear the same pants I did in high school. I sit in the office and eat donuts, and I just graduated. Oh, now I have that song stuck in my head, too. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Oh. Tonight was definitely a barn burner. We came, we saw, we talked a lot. Go chop some wood. I do. I recently just cut down my whole tree in my backyard. Well, a lot of it. I needed some shade because we still have sun. When it becomes rainy season, I'll cut the whole tree down. Where's your next song? Well, I was working on pineapple. I want to ride my pineapple. I want to ride my pine. Patent pending. I'm still working on that song. I'm just trying to work it out where I don't get sued by Queen. When I'm singing the pineapple song, it is time to go to bed. Well, it's been fun. But seriously, I want to thank everybody who's been showing up. You guys are absolutely amazing. We come, we gather, we talk about things, we talk about sewing. We looked at a sewing machine today. We actually looked at 2 sewing machines today. I call it progress. Yeah, this. Greg, I think your comment right. I'm ignoring it. These are not flattering from underneath. Raining Man would be more funny than. Oh, just imagine a set of saggers in a. Yeah, I do. See, Greg knows. Greg knows I absolutely love Greg Bryant. Let me see. Is YouTube blocking you today? Let's see. I haven't even looked. No, I opened up my chat. I got tired of YouTube blocking people, so I was like, I tried to open it up. But seriously, thank you to everyone who's here. I will be back at it. Same bat time, same bat channel. I actually made progress. We got a lot of sewing done. So I will have a short out very soon. Like I said, I'm going to be making some pants. I have big plans. Says the guy with the table of failure sitting over here. I'm going to figure out what sewing machine to put here. But I'm going to get my jean assembly line going. I had a great time as always. I want to thank Candace, Greg, Jess, everybody. Alibaba, thank you so much for stopping by. Kilroy, as always, thank you. Mona, Skits, rah, hello. Donnell, thank you so much for stopping by. So Terry, everybody who stopped by, if I missed you, I apologize. Progress, big plans. I do. Like, once I get off my duff, I will finish these pants in a second. I will finish my block pants in a second. I just need to sew everything together. Big pants and big plans. I like that. That's a t-shirt. Wait for just a show. Thank you so much for stopping by, Candace. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. Same craziness. Me and the Hoff. Me and my Mickey hat. My Clippers jersey. We'll be back on Wednesday. Until then, I seriously, I thank everybody. I have a time of my life hanging out. So that's what's important. That's what it's about. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. And like I always say, wear your glasses, because I don't. Wear them for me. Reinforce your seams. Be yourself. And I will definitely see you next time. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.